The big question comes now that not everything is reported because of the way we're testing now. A lot more people use home tests, a lot more people use antigen tests, and other things that aren't necessarily reported to local health authorities. How much of a true representation is that number? And the answer is it's a small portion of the positive cases. Uh, a lot of entities think that the real number is probably 7 to 10 times higher than that. And just in my personal experience, having talked to patients, most patients are diagnosing themselves at home now. And of course, that information isn't publicly transmittable since it's not through an accredited lab. As such, you can kind of do the math there. That means there might be as many as 1 million or even up to 1.5 million cases a day in the United States. Why is that? The answer is because of the new variants. If you look at the current breakdown of variant subtypes in the United States, about 75 to 80% of the variants are the BA5 variant. BA5 and the BA4 variant, BA4 is about 16 to 20%, make up the great majority of cases, particularly here in Region 6, which includes Oklahoma and Texas and some other states. They are able to evade some of the previous immunity that people have either through vaccination or through natural infection. Because of that, we're seeing new cases. The good news is the hospitalizations are still, comparatively to what we've had in the past, pretty low. Whether or not that changes remains to be seen. Right now, again, the BA5 variant is the predominant subtype. It does not cause as severe disease as the Delta variant that we saw over a year ago, but it still can cause occasional severe disease in people who have risk factors. So the question then becomes, how do you protect yourself against that? And we all know the answers there. It's still recommended that you have the appropriate boosters based on your risk factor. If you're age 50 or greater, it's recommended that you have the original series of messenger RNA vaccines plus 2 boosters by now.